Good morning, students, teachers, and all staff of Baton. Can I please have your attention for the announcements? Well, let's look at the belief from our BBO that goes along with our monthly behavior theme of finding solutions and no BCD. And you can see down here that the belief at the bottom is to own it. And remember, when you own it, you are owning up to your response or taking responsibility for your response and for the outcome you achieved based on your response. So, whatever outcome you end up achieving with your response, you say, yeah, I own that. My response led me to that. Now, we can truly learn from mistakes when we own our actions and choices. That sounds familiar. Like we say in the Baton Pledge, we own our actions and choices. We can truly learn from our above the line choices we get to own as well when we recognize it helps us achieve the outcome that we want or that we were going for. So, what is the opposite of owning our choices and actions? You guessed it, blaming, complaining, and defending. Now, I have had many discussions this school year, and actually every school year, with individual students where we are going to discuss a response that they gave. Okay. And these discussions are usually when they have given a below the line response. Let's just use the example and say that a student was running in the hallway. Now, I'm going to use some names of that we don't have any names of students with these names as part of my example. So let's pretend the student's name is Bob. And I might say, Bob's running down the hallway, and I say to him, Bob, how should we move in the hallways? So I'm asking him what he needs to make sure he's paying attention to his response and what he should be doing. So when I ask, how should we move in the hallways? His response may be, Tom was running in the hallway too. He was running faster. So all of a sudden he's blaming Tom for running when actually he needs to be worried about his own response and his own choice in that scenario. And that's something that I run into quite a bit with students when they are making a below the line choice. If you are being talked to or trying to learn from a below the line choice you may have given, you have to make sure that you are only focused on yourself and your decision. Because if your first response is to then talk about Tom or somebody else and what they're doing, you're instantly blaming someone else and you're not owning up to your choice. You know, another example might be if Bob's running in the hallway, they might complain. It's not fair. Other people run, but only I get in trouble. Again, we're not focused on the fact you're making a below the line choice. Right there, the focus is on everybody else and what you perceive they get to do. All right. So we're complaining that it's not fair. Or maybe Bob's running in the hallway and may choose to defend. I have to run because I'm going to be late for class, which could be true, but we know that we're not supposed to run in the hallway. We still have to walk. The response they have to give there is figure out why is it you're running late in the first place. But all three of those examples is the opposite of owning it. You just have to own it that you're running in the hallway, and we know that we should walk in the hallway. Because in order to learn from our choices, we have to first own our choices. If we don't own our choices and responses, we will keep repeating the same below the line responses. So as you go about your day here at Baton, don't allow yourself to use BCD as a response. Own up to what you need to do to make this a great Tuesday here at Baton. And now will everyone please stand, face the flag, put your right hand over your heart, and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Baton Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At Baton Memorial Elementary School, we work together to do great things for others. We have a relentless pursuit of growth to get better every day. We own it. We own our actions and choices. We want to be the best versions of ourselves. All right. Thank you, everyone. Today is Tuesday, February 15th, 2022. And for lunch today, we'll have spaghetti and meatballs, breadstick, green beans, fruit, and milk. Got a couple birthdays to celebrate today. Happy birthday to Isabel Familar and Parker Jeffers. We hope both you students have a wonderful day here at Baton, celebrating your birthdays with the Baton team. And now we're going to go ahead and just get to that point where we press pause, get our minds right about what we need to do to own up to our actions and choices today, how we won't use BCD throughout the day as our response. So let's go ahead and start by breathing in for 4 and hold. Now breathe out. All right, very, very good. We'll move on to our other announcements. First other announcement we have is in regard to our mystery word winner from last week, or winners, I should say. Last week's mystery word was weary, and if someone is weary, it means that they're very tired. And we want to say congratulations to our 2 winners, first, second grade student Kaya Wiley, and also 4th grade student Raymond Jones. Congratulations to those students who were able to correctly identify the mystery word of the week. Those 2 may see Mrs. Bolte for their prize. Keep your eyes peeled in the 5th grade hallway there for this week's mystery word and see if you're able to solve it using the clues provided. Another reminder about our candy bar sale. It goes through the end of this week, so we only have a few more days to keep selling those candy bars. It's through Friday, which is February 18th. And again, all those prizes in the library are possible for you to win when you're selling those boxes of candy. And that is going to be it for the announcements this morning. So let's make sure we're working hard to find solutions with no BCD. Now let's make it a great day, Baton.